Hi, Steve here from Winning More. I'm pretty excited about this new project that Michael's put together. While the rest of us have been eating and resting and drinking beer over the Christmas break, Michael's been hard at work at his new follow-up program to the Smart Racing Trader and has come up with KISS laying method. KISS stands for, as most of you know, would keep it simple, stupid. It is a very easy to follow, good producing laying method, and it recommended in the rules not to lay above the odds of 6, so also a lower risk one. Let's just without further ado have a look at some of the results that this laying method has produced. Michael recommends two basic methods to use KISS laying. You can either just use it as a simple level staking betting plan, and this graph we're looking at here shows since the 15th of November until yesterday, the 23rd of January, that this method has made 50 points. That is just laying on a £1 bet. So it's just that's how we get the points. We just use it as simple as a £1 is 1 point. So you can see there the green line indicates the continued profit. Some may say, oh, well, it's heading south a little bit there, but if you draw a line through January, we've actually just 2 points profit, so we're just breaking even. But if we scroll down a bit further and have a look here, we can see here that November made 22 points, and this is starting halfway through November, so it made 22 points. December has made 25 points, and I guess if you wanted to say the disappointment, you would say is January so far we're up to, well, the 23rd there was no bet, so essentially up to the 23rd we're only 3 points in front. All these figures here do include 5% off for the Betfair commission, so these are actual bankable figures, and all figures, to keep everything as transparent as we can, all figures are from Betfair SP, so all figures can be checked. All the results that we've done to achieve this are in the ebook when you get the system, if you decide to go ahead with it. That is the simple clean cut, starting with a very small bank if you like, way of doing it on level staking. And if we just scroll down here, we can see here how much you would have got if you were, say, only laying each lay for £2, £5, £10 and £20. You can see the November, January, December figures there. So if you were just laying every bet that we had for £2 a lay, you would have made £100 over those 2 months. Now the thing with it is the method takes less than 10 minutes. Even on a busy race day, it will take less than 10 minutes to get the bets, and depending on how you want to place the bets, if you just went into Betfair and just opened their website and laid your bets straight away, I would say that you could be all over it on a normal standard day in under 10 minutes. The other good thing is the selections are available the night before, so you can go into the Sporting Life website, get the selections, get up early on race day, go into Betfair, put your bets on, close the computer off, and go to work if that's what you do, or to golf, fishing, whatever. Okay, that is the level staking side of it. Now if we scroll down further, we've got here the plan that Michael uses, which is starting with a £1,000 bank, and the staking is to bet 3% of your bank per lay. Okay, that's explained more down further, but just on that simple process here, the $1,000 bank has made $2,500 profit. So that means the bank now today stands at $3,500 for the 56 days of betting. That's a 250% increase on the bank. And we can see the graph here. Now it's been a lot better than that. I mean, we have been up to 4,000, and we had a bit of a slippery slide down here. January, racing's a little bit more unpredictable. But once again, we're only back now where we were at the start of January. So January has been a bit of a washout, although having said that, it's still produced like £27 profit for this month. But let's have a look at the profits that it has produced. We can see here, if we scroll over to November, and we don't bet every day, because there's some days there's races that don't that there's no qualifying races. So in November, starting with our £1,000 bank, at the end of November we were sitting at 846 profit, so that means our bank was sitting at 1800. At the end of December we were up for the month of December, sorry, we were up £1,600. So if we add those two together, at the end of December we were about 3,500. The bank had grown to 3,500, was 2,500 in profit. And January, as we said, January's been a bit lean for us. We have been up to 1,400, but we're back down now to just £27 at the moment in profit. But once again, as I said, all 5% commissions in that are taken into consideration. If we just look at the nutshell of it, basically, since the system has been going and we've been tracking the results, it's had 421 bets. The average losing bet has been of odds of 2.23. So if you take away the pound that's yours anyway, we've been losing, when we have had a losing bet, losing about 1.23 pounds per bet. We've had 261 winning bets. The losing bets have been 160, and so far on level staking we're 50 points up, for a return on investment of 13%. So that's 13%. So for every $1,000 or £1,000 we've invested, we've made £130 profit. Okay, and on the staking plan, as it shows you there, we're £2,500 up. So the bank now sits at 3,500 after starting at 1,000. So 250% increase if you use the staking plan. Now the staking plan in the results and all that is set at 3% of the bank, but you could always set the staking plan at 2% of the bank, whatever you want and however you are comfortable with liabilities. Okay, now one last thing to let you know is Michael, who's brought you many good racing offers in the past, has also put together Dutch Diamond. It is as the name suggests, it's a book that gives you how to Dutch on certain races in the UK and consistently make a profit. These are very specific races that he uses it on, and he's Dutching only 2 or 3 horses at the maximum to give you the best return. Now Dutch Diamond could easily sell for at least $39.97, but Michael said for the first 100 buyers of his new KISS laying method, he will include this book. And in fact, this book comes in your in the file that we produce for KISS laying. Okay, if you've bought Betfair ATM, PlaySlay Formula, Pro Betfair Trading, Soccer HQ, Smart Racing Trader, just to name a few, then you know that Michael does put out excellent products. He does back and trade on Betfair on a daily basis as his main form of income. So thank you again for viewing this video. I hope what you see on the sales page you like and find it good enough to invest in the KISS laying method. Once again, it is very simple, it is profitable, and you'll have a lot of fun with it. This is Steve signing off for Steve and Michael, and wishing you all the best with your punting in 2012. Thanks.